Mr. Secretary, in exchange with Mr. Mills, you just testified under oath that you never owned a private jet. Mr. Chairman, I'd like to enter into the record article here from February 15th of 2023 that the John Kerry family private jet was sold shortly after accusations of climate hypocrisy. Mr. Secretary, do you stand by that testimony that you've never owned or
I personally,
your family? By your family?
Personally, yes. My wife owned a plane and sold the plane.
You flew on that plane?
Not in a number of years, but I have flown on it,
and
sure.
This article is not then inaccurate, that your family owned a plane, you flew on a plane.
My wife
owned a plane. Here's the issue.
Yeah.
This isn't some kind of partisan gotcha. When we are asking Americans to make serious sacrifices as we transition for the common good, and your family and or yourself are flying around on private jets, that smacks of hypocrisy. It actually hurts your cause, Mr. Secretary, but I'll move on. I just want to know from a record standpoint.
Afford me the right, at least, to set the record straight here. I do not fly on a private jet. I do not fly. I fly commercially.
Have you flown on a private jet since you've taken this position?
Just let me finish. I have flown 5 times in the last 2.5 years on Millair, which you also fly on, sure. Or some of you who travel fly on, 5 times. Otherwise, all of my trips are commercial airlines.
Have you flown on a private jet in a personal or official capacity since you've taken this position?
Possibly once. I'm trying to think of
I think you need to take the broader point of how this appears to the American people as we're asking them to take that.
Let me tell you why.
We're
not asking Americans. We're not asking Americans not to fly. You're trying to create an unequal thing. We're not saying
we're asking
don't
you
fly.
to lead by example, Mr. Secretary. That's what we're at.
Which is why I fly commercially.
Lead by example.
Which is why I fly.
In that vein, does your office or the State Department keep a record of your official travel and scheduled meetings?
Of course.
Does that include the individuals you're scheduled to meet with? Can you provide those records to Congress? Will you provide those records to Congress?
Of who I've met with?
Your official travel. Your official travel, taxpayer funded, while in this position.
Sure, happy to do so.
Thank you. I appreciate that commitment. Switching topic